What's up guys, I'm here and excited to announce our new program called the Ultimate Engine. It's going to be coming out this January 24th and we're going to help you guys get ready for almost anything you can imagine out there. Now, if you're an athlete that does things like high rocks, decafits, Spartan races, CrossFit events, half marathons, you're going to want to be able to do it all. And you don't want to be able to walk up to something and say that you're not ready for it. And the reason why we're doing the Ultimate Engine is to prepare you just for that. Now, if you look at this triangle right here, this is the typical way an endurance athlete would train. They train with a base, then they do middle intensity where they get a little bit more intense and they get a little bit more narrow with their specification. And then near the very tip, you get all the way to that point where you're exactly ready for your event. You're extremely sharp, but you're weak everywhere else. Now, this kind of athlete right here would be a Tour de France athlete. They get ready, they train all year long, and they get ready for that cycling event. And it's an incredibly inspiring event, but they can't do almost anything else. Whether if you challenge them to tic-tac-toe or t-ball in the backyard, they get their ass whooped. Now, this athlete right here is what I like to call the Ultimate Engine. Now, this is somebody who is like a CrossFitter, a rugby player, a Spartan race athlete, but you don't want to be just one of them, you want to be all of them. And the reason why we're doing this is we're building it brick after brick after brick, and you're wide and you're strong and you're tall. Now, the idea is that basically this athlete could basically be invited to anything. He could show up to the Tour de France, he could go into a rugby match, he could go and do a half marathon, and then he could go out and do a wrestling tournament or high rocks or a decafit or whatever the heck it is and be totally ready for it. Now, the reason why we're going to do this is we're going to build stamina, strength, and speed. The idea is we want to be able to have stamina and last forever. You don't want to be the person that gets out there and if you're in a half marathon, in the first 3 miles, you feel like you're going to die. You want to be able to last the whole thing and maybe even double the distance and not be able to question it. Last year, I showed up, did a marathon with zero training whatsoever, kicked some serious ass. That's the kind of idea you want to have. If I flip a coin and tell you got to go somewhere, whatever side it lands on, you should be ready. Strength. You want to be able to have the power to move just about anything. Now, being able to have all these bricks and all of these layers means that you're going to be able to have strength on all different floors. Whether it be a deadlift, whether it be pushing a sled, whether it be chucking a wall ball, whether it be able to have to wrestle somebody in a pit, you want to be able to have that strength to move just about anything. And we're going to build that in the Ultimate Engine. And then last but not least, guys, we're talking about becoming a racehorse. Just because you have stamina and strength, there's lots of people that can go outside and do yard work all day long and chuck bales of hay. They have tons of stamina and they have tons of strength. But now the question is whether or not you're going to be able to show up on game day and actually be able to hustle, be able to outwork the competition. Are you going to be able to use this stamina and this strength to outwork everybody and get to the finish line first? First in your category, first in your age group, first in the world, whatever it may be, I want to be able to build it through this brick layer right here. So the Ultimate Engine is for anybody who is looking to do these kind of functional fitness events, stamina events, strength events. It's a well-rounded athlete that wants to take on any and all challenges. So you guys, if you are up for this challenge, make sure you check us out. It's coming out January 24th. It's going to be lasting a while. And anybody who completes it, guys, we have a very special prize for you at the end. So thank you for tuning in, and we're looking forward to seeing you join the team.